and then I've got a national Biden announcement, and that's all I got.
Right.
So let's talk more about the black man.
Right.
Yeah. So, what else can I say?
Yes.
What was that movie? Morgan Freeman was in it.
Yes.
And it was about the American education system in the schools. Oh, come on. I am. Oh, no. Lean on Me.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
When you're not strong.
Yes.
Right.
And I'll be your little friend. I help you carry on. Lean on me. If you're not strong.
Right.
I can be somebody to lean on. Yeah, motherfucker.
Right.
Oh my God, he's becoming black. I like it. Do a little rap here too.
Well, no, I would, but we are kind of cutting down on time now.
Yes.
We're getting towards the end of the KKK segment. All right. It's okay. We'll get... Maybe we'll do it next show.
Yes.
On the Friday show, the big Christmas extravaganza.
Yes.
We'll do our early celebrations of Kwanzaa.
Right.
That'd be good. All right, so I guess getting to the last story of the evening, national news today.
Yes.
Joe Biden has announced, quote, "As I speak to you, I'm deploying 2 hospital ships to Colorado and Nevada."
Good.
Well, it would be good, Bill, but there's no water in Colorado or Nevada.
Right.
He's deploying 2 hospital ships to Colorado and Nevada to handle the tens of thousands of Americans dying
Yes.
of a mild fever, sore throat, and slight cough.
Right.
Then he says, "I'm not supposed to be having a press conference right now," and he walked away.
Right.
So there, if you want, you can get on over to @Speculation News and actually check out the fine picture here. They actually give you full color photos with every story.
Right.
And there's actually a photo of, looks like it's got a red cross on it.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that's a hospital ship.
Yes.
But if you actually look closer at the image, the name of the ship is
Yes.
Cotopaxi.
Yes.
Right.
And now in normal English,
Yes.
that wouldn't make any sense. But if you translate that to Russian,
Right.
it is healing.
Right.
There you go. Cotopaxi. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. So you can get over to Speculation News. Follow them up. Tell them we sent you, and maybe they won't call the cops.
Right.
And I'm moving on to other things now. I'm going to get to the shout-outs that I promised that we'd do. Here we go. Oh, just in the time it's taken me to get over to the page, I've lost another one.
Right.
Okay, first shout-out goes to Lyndsell, Lyndsel.
Yes.
And you can follow him or her at LYNDSEL317.
Yes.
And of course, the 3 stands for something. I don't know what. The 17 stands for something to do with Q.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And the reason that I say this is because he's got a hashtag on his profile, MAGA.
Yes.
Right, of course. That's the Make America Great Again.
Yes.
And then, of course, hashtag fuck Joe Biden.
Right.
Right, so.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Yes.
Right.
There we go. So he's following up my personal account, which is @OnAirCrash.
Yes.
And appreciate the follow, and don't be looking for any Q drops here because I have absolutely no fucking idea how you guys come up with that shit.
Right.
Not a clue. No, my wife Kate.
Yes.
She's into the Q stuff, and she knows the decodes.
Yes.
Yeah, but fuck, I yeah, and she tries to explain them to me.
Yes.
And she's reading them and yeah, it's like you explaining a circumcision on a gorilla to me. I don't.
Right.
I don't know why you'd ever do or say those things.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know. And what does any of that have to do with how Joe Biden is fucking us?
Right.
Well, no, it's all part of the show.
Yes.
Right.
No, you see, usually when somebody puts on a show,
Yes.
they're putting on things that you want to see.
Right.
Right? I don't think anybody wants to see that.
No.
No, fuck. Yeah.
Right.
No. Anyway, welcome, Linzell. Glad you stopped by and are following us up. Hope you enjoyed the shows. The rest of them are better than this one.
Right.
Of course, also shout out to Papa Leg 66.
Yes.
That's right. So if you've got a middle leg that's 66 inches long,
Right.
he's got grandkids. He says grandkids are better than kids.
Yes.
Well, I fucking hate all of them. So, you know.
Right.
He's been married for 32 years, so I'm pretty sure his mushroom doesn't work.
Right.
Pronouns are idiotic, proud papa, boomer fan.
Yes.
Boomer fan. Something to do with Australia and cooling? Is that...
Right.
I don't know. Also, the one, the only Jeff Klein. You can follow him at J.R. Klein, Kline.
Yes.
And he is a patriot, America First, MAGA.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know what that hashtag is. There's the regular MAGA hashtag.
Yes.
And then there's an MAGAA. Is that like MAGA Anonymous or something?
Right.
I don't know. Veteran of the U.S. Air Force. Oh, okay, that explains a lot.
Right.
Must be friends with Archangel Michael.
Right.
And everything woke turns to shit, Liz Cheney shit.
Right.
Now, I don't know if the shits are to bracket Liz Cheney.
Yes.
Or if he means that Liz Cheney is actually made out of shit.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not sure. See, and that's probably my problem with the Q decodes, too.
Yes.
The Q drops that don't make any sense to me.
Yes.
It's kind of the same with Twitter and the people that use those emojis in their writings to say whatever they're saying, right?
Right.
You know, I just get live pictures. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. And of course, Juan Del 935-35298.
Right.
But that's Juan D. That's the U.S. Marine that we mentioned last show.
Yes.
So fuck him. I ain't doing it again.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the last 2 days, I've only gotten 3 more followers, but I'll be popular someday.
Right.
I just know I will. Just a couple more nights on my pillow.
Right.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm telling you, Gilbert, that
Yes.
fuck, you go from, you know, lumpy, stiff fucking bird feathers
Yes.
Right.
to a my pillow. God, it's like I don't know, like every time I see Mike Lindell,
Yes.
I just want to like get down on my knees and like worship him.
Right.
You know, like you know, if I was a woman so I could have his baby, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's well, you know, you stop and think about it now.
Yes.
It's one thing to go into business for yourself.
Yes.
Right? I mean,
Yes.
that's everybody knows that's a pretty big thing to take on.
Yes.
And to carry through and actually be successful at.
Yes.
It's a completely other thing when the very heart and nature of your business depends entirely on the complete and total comfort of your customers. Right? No, I'm serious. That shit is not easy at all.
No.
Like I don't have any firsthand knowledge, of course.
No.
But just the years that I spent doing hotel and restaurant management.
Yes.
I managed some hotels, and I'm telling you, man, keeping people happy is a fucking nightmare.
Right.
And that's actually another reason why I've got a hell of a lot of respect for the folks out at the place there, the Sandals Grand Antigua. Right? Now, granted, they have a lot of things at their disposal that I didn't have at the Travelers Inn.
Yes.
Right.
It's if you're a Grand Antigua client, and of course, everything's all inclusive.
Yes.
Right? It's already been paid for. They give you, right?
Right.
So if you're having a fight with the missus and you're like kicking sand and shit and you're like, fuck this.
Right.
Right? And you go out and walk on the beach, right?
Yes.
One of the concierges will come out and be like, what would they be on? Well, they do this.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Crashman, what is wrong? Here, have this 150-year-old proof rum.
Right.
Problem solved. Right?
Right.
Yeah, screw that, bitch. I got my rum.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So, but it's still a tough job.
Yes.
Granted, they've got, an arsenal of things at their fingertips to straighten you out and fix you and fucking back to party time.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not like that everywhere. And I can't imagine having, the My Pillow company.
Yes.
That's not a walk in the park.
Right.
Even before the whole woke shut them down bullshit, right?
Right.
Am I rambling? I'm probably rambling. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Well, let me double check something here. Let me see how we're doing on that. Yes, we are. Okay. So it is time now to go to our consumer watchdog, Ned Peterson, of course, from WSPN. WSPN. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, he's got a report tonight. His consumer report is from, at, or about Dollywood.
Right.
So let's roll it, Biffy. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for consumer watchdog Ned Peterson. Well, if you've got a corporate problem, if there's a company who doesn't care, yeah, we've got the answer right here for ya. And he doesn't even cost a quarter fare. It's consumer Ned. Oh, yeah. Don't matter what you really need. He's gonna get you the answers you really want. It's consumer Ned. Oh, yeah. It's consumer Ned. Yeah.
Thank you for calling Dollywood. Dollywood's operating hours are Sunday through... Dollywood switchboard, may I help you?
How are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. How much is it to get into Dollywood?
$27.99 plus tax.
Sweet. That's quite a chunk of change there.
That's for all day.
Geez, Dolly ought to come out and give me a for that.
Well, I'll tell her next time I see her.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
Do you ever see Dolly?
Just in passing. She happens to ride by or something.
Because I'd like to see her in person, because
Sure.
I'm a big Dolly fan.
Yeah.
You know, but I just said one thing. I was wondering, you know, that maybe you could improve attendance. You ought to make it more like